Hi scholars, welcome back. Before we begin our reading, please make sure you are following our 3 rules. Again, make sure you are following our 3 rules. Number 1, find a quiet place to sit. Make sure you are sitting in a quiet place. Number 2, make sure you are listening. Again, you are listening to Ms. Rojas. Number 3, rule number 3, make sure you are tracking. Make sure you are tracking. Your eyes should be watching this video and you are paying close attention to the reading. So we're going to continue our book of the week. Do you remember the title? Who remembers the title of the book? Who remembers the title of the book? If you remember the title, say it out loud. That's right, our book is called I Love School. I love school. Right. So yesterday we started reading our book and we finished about halfway. I asked for you to call me and to tell me, what do you predict was going to happen later on in the story, right? So if you recall, the book we started reading and we started seeing that the kids were getting off the bus and they were going to school and they were doing these fun activities at school. So I asked you, what do you think was going to happen next? What do you think was going to happen next? So let's go back and just do a quick review. So here we go. Here are the students with the bus driver. They all seem very happy and they're on their way to school. Okay. They make it to school. They all have their lunch boxes. They seem very happy. The teacher's waiting for them. Okay. Once they're in school, we learn that they do these fun activities, like playing with blocks or playing with dolls. Some of them color, some of them paint. Some of them color, some of them paint. And then they go to recess. They go to recess outside. They go to recess outside. Some of them swing. Some of them slide. Some of them play with the ball. Some of them just like to run. This is where we stopped. This is where we stopped. So before we move on to our reading, what were your predictions? What do you think it's going to happen next? What do you think is going to happen next? Well, I am thinking this book is telling us about the things the scholars do at school. This book is telling us some things the scholars do at school. So, what do you do at school? You go to recess, you play, you might color. What else do you do? What else do you do at school? Well, if I'm in school all day, I know I'm going to get hungry. So if I'm going to get hungry, I must take a lunch break. What else do we go to school for? What else do we go to school for? Well, if I take a lunch break, I'm playing outside. What else do we go to school for? Oh my, I remember Mom telling me that I have to go to school so I can learn. I have to go to school so I can learn. So they must talk about learning their numbers. They must talk about learning how to read, their letters. So if you made those predictions, let's see if you're right. Let's see if you're right. I'm going to keep on reading. Make sure you're paying close attention. Ready? Here we go. 3. I write letters X, Y, Z. Ooh, so this person's doing numbers. This person's doing the letters. What is the teacher giving the student? What is the teacher giving the student? Yeah, the teacher is giving the student a star. He is receiving a star. That means he must be doing a good job if he's receiving a sticker. If he's receiving a star sticker, it means he must be doing a great job. So they learn as well. They're learning the letters and numbers. Let's see what else they're doing. Let's watch Harvey Rabbit munch. Let's watch Harvey Rabbit munch. Oh. So here's a word. Here's a word that I wanted us to look at. Munch. Munch. What does the word munch mean? What does it mean to munch? If you're not sure, look at the rabbit. What is the rabbit doing? What is the rabbit doing? What is the rabbit doing? Ah, he's munching. What does it mean to munch? That means to eat. It means to eat something. Normally when you munch, you make this sound like this loud sound, like when you're munching on chips. Or maybe you're munching like this rabbit on a carrot. I can hardly wait for lunch. Oh, they're talking about lunch. Talking about lunch. Why do you think the scholar is talking about lunch? Why do you think the scholar is talking about lunch? I'm wondering, is he talking about lunch because he's watching the rabbit eat as well? Maybe. Let's move on to the next page. I'll trade my yummy cheese and ham for your peanut butter jam. I'll trade my yummy cheese and ham for your peanut butter jam. Keep going. Won't do that. But I will trade my apple juice for lemonade. They all have their lunches out and their snacks. Some of them want to trade. When you trade, that means you switch something for something else. When you trade, that means you switch something for something else. It's story time. Let's read the book about a trip some sailor took to a strange land far away. Perhaps we'll go there too someday. So here I put the word strange. The word strange means something different, something unknown. Means unusual, different, strange. Right. Here's a teacher holding a book. If you look at the book, what do you see in the book? What do you see in the front and back cover? What do you see? I see a sailor. I see a boat. I see a sailor. This must be the person going to some strange land. This must be the person going to some strange land. Look at all the scholars paying attention to the teacher. All the scholars paying attention to the teacher. All right.